The Segura River is a water stream running through a remarkably semi-arid environment, being subject to many uses such as the water extraction for irrigation or the production of electricity. These uses involve diverse impacts on the river ecosystem. Perhaps one of the least known is that of the dams and weirs on the course of the river, as they represent a handicap that makes it difficult or even impossible for the animals to move on. In the central stretch of the Segura River, there is only one native fish species left, the Andalusian or gypsy barbel, Luciobarbus sclatteri. Once the spring has come, the barbels start swimming upstream, searching suitable areas for breeding. During this trip, barbels meet different challenges and dangers for which they enjoy different adaptations. However, weirs mean an insurmountable obstacle for many of them. For this reason, Life Segura River Link, a project jointly coordinated by the CHS, Segura River Authorities, having the regional government of Murcia, the University of Murcia, and the local conservation associations ANSE and Itagra as partners, has built, through a EU-funded LIFE program, many fish ladders aiming at allowing the migration of fishes along the Segura River basin, thus turning it into a green infrastructure. The larger ladders, such as this one at El Jarral in Abarán, southeastern Spain, are called kneading trough ladders. They consist of a series of ponds or kneading troughs connected to each other, allowing the barbel to climb up. At the entrance, the bottom of the ladder has been lowered, thus allowing an increase and a turbulence in the volume of water in the area, attracting fishes towards that point. The water flow attracts the barbel into the interior of the ladder, but the interior design must be the proper one for the fish to go upstream successfully. This is a highly delicate moment, as the barbel is vulnerable to predators and poachers at this point. For this reason, ladders are designed in a way to allow some rest to our hero during the climbing. If everything goes all right, one after another barbel go climbing up the different ponds until they reach the top weir. Our barbel can now continue its migration through the river, but it won't be long until it finds another obstacle. Actually, the Segura River basin, due to the historical use of its waters, is a long series of weirs and dams that make its journey to the spawning grounds very hard. Whenever possible, Life Segura River Link has built artificial rivers, a kind of bypass that allows the fish to continue its journey through a naturalized riverbed. This is the favorite choice for experts in passages for fishes, as they allow a total integration with the environment through the planting of riverbank vegetation on both riversides. However, this is not always possible due to the amount of space required at the riversides. Once in the interior of the artificial river, our barbel swims wandering, always upstream, through a riverbed that is familiar to it. Stones and aquatic plants help to make its migration easier through a natural environment. Between stones, it can get its strength back to continue the journey, or it can take shelter from predators like herons, otters and cormorants that are usually stalking the fishes during their migration. Once the passage has been surpassed, the destination is closer. It will soon arrive to a less deep and pebbly area of the river where many barbels come from different places, driven by their instinct. The selection made by males and females to mate in order to lay their eggs in the river comes now into play. Layings that will give rise to a new generation of barbels whose migration will be easier than that of their ancestors, thanks to the building of ladders for fishes. Notwithstanding, many efforts are still required for a comprehensive recovery of the Segura River.